What's going on, guys? Wink here, and welcome back to some more Pioneer action here on the channel as we fast approach towards Regional Championship DC. I know you guys are asking, hey, Doomwink, what are we playing in the Regional Championship? Well, to answer that question, the answer is probably going to be Phoenix, but the next couple of weeks and days are going to be me trying a bunch of different stuff to see if I can convince myself that anything is good enough to not play Phoenix. I hope there's something, but I haven't found anything yet. But with all that said, if you before we get started, please, if you enjoy the content, the number one thing is go ahead and like that video, subscribe to the channel, and be sure to let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of the video. What are you playing in DC? I would love to see you there. Now, with all of that said, we are going to get a little bit weird today. So this deck list has been popping up a little bit recently in challenges and leagues, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if we're a combo deck, if we're a mid-range deck, if we're a control deck, if we're D all of the above. I think it's most likely D all of the above. So I'm trying to figure out where to get started here, but I guess we can just go left to right. So removal, we have some portable holes, some leyline bindings. I mean, I guess I should start over. Realistically, I think this is supposed to be a mid-range deck that maybe he just has some sort of like combo finish if and when that materializes. I think that's the whole idea here. So removal, again, portable hole, leyline binding. Interesting to see only 3 copies of leyline binding. And then we have some sweepers up here, 3 ill-timed explosion. We're choosing to go with this one because we're utilizing Cornucopia as our mana engine. So having a multicolored sweeper that draws cards, all that stuff sounds pretty good. And you have a high enough mana curve that you're pretty frequently going to be able to kill anything you want to kill with this. And then we have some card advantage. We have a couple copies of Escape to the Wilds at the top of the curve. We have, I guess we'll back up a little bit. Let's go back to the mana engine. So 4 Lotus Cobra, 3 Nissa Resurgent Animist, and then a whole bunch of fetch lands. You have the Brokers Hideouts, Cabaretti Courtyards, Fabled Passages, Riveteers Overlook. So a bunch of fetch lands. That is sort of a way for us to jump the curve. Alongside the aforementioned our Ancient Cornucopia, which lets us jump the curve a little bit. Spelunking, which is very powerful because with the fetch lands, the way that those work is normally stuff like the Capenna fetch lands, those lands would come into play tapped. But with Spelunking, not only do you draw the card, you get to ramp a little bit. Now every additional SNC fetch land makes you more mana because they're generating mana off of Cobra and Nissa, but they're also coming into play untapped. Omnath, similar idea with all of the Nissas, Lotus Cobras, sort of another type of that effect. So plenty of ways to generate a bunch of mana. Some good top end, Escape to the Wilds, lets you play additional land drops. Good with Lotus Cobra, you see where this is going. And then at the very, very tippity top of the curve, we have a new card here, Lumra, Bellow of the Woods. Now, if we go back to a couple of spots in the curve earlier, we talked about all those S&C fetch lands. Well, if you are putting a bunch of S&C fetch lands into your graveyard, what better way than to just put them all back into play? And the turn that you play the Lumra, you're going to be triggering Lotus Cobras, Nissas, Omnaths. You get the idea. So generating just an absolute metric ton of mana. Now, to the best of my knowledge, I believe the infinite combo, the only way that I've seen we actually did get to achieve it at some point in this league. I can't remember exactly when. It's going to be a long league. But I think you need 2 Lumras because they're legendary, so you can just kind of loop them back and forth. Then a Port of Karfell, which is a land that you can sacrifice to reanimate a creature, and the Spelunking, and then enough lands to make sure that you can continuously activate the port. Because the S&C fetch lands come into play, they generate some mana, then you end up, like those go back to the graveyard, you sack the port gets back the Lumra, then the Lumra gets back the port, legend rule, port gets back the Lumra gets back the port, so on and so forth. That generates infinite mana. Now, to be honest with you, you don't really need to infinite, like you're just going to overwhelm your opponent with a ton of card advantage, especially with stuff like Atraxa, Zakama, Escape, and then eventually you just get to, you basically go through most of your deck and then you can find Kenrith to give all your stuff haste with the red ability, kill your opponent on the spot. I don't know how often that even comes up, but you do have access to it, which is nice. But yeah, just a ton of card advantage. Mazemind Tome to help you hit your land drops early. The reason you do something like this over Bankbuster is because when you need to hit land drops early, which you cannot afford to miss a land drop with this deck, Mazemind Tome lets you do that without spending additional mana, unlike Bankbuster. So that's kind of the idea there. And then only one copy of Annie joins up, and I gotta tell you, it's a really sick one of, because you can start doubling up on Lumra triggers, Atraxa triggers, Omnath, there's just Nissa, there's so many legends that you can double up on with Annie, so really cool addition there. As far as the mana is concerned, we kind of talked about, the fetch lands are pretty self-explanatory with the Cobras and the Nissas. The Port of Karfell, we talked about that with the Lumra combo, bunch of basics, and then one copy of the World Tree just for a little additional mana fixing. As far as the sideboard is concerned, we have an Elishnorn for when you just don't have enough triggers, 2 copies of Beza for the aggressive matchups, 1 copy of Portable Hole, same thing, 2 Deafening Sounds for combo, specifically Lotus Field, a couple of counter spells, Rending Volleys against Phoenix, Frillback against artifacts, enchantments, graveyards, just a very versatile card. Can't forget our Sky Noodle Yorion Nomad. Additional copy of Annie joins up to team up with the Elishnorn because we don't have enough triggers yet, and then 1 Cavern of Souls because I don't know about you, but I kind of hate counterspells. And that is pretty much it for the deck tech. Not entirely sure if this is, I would say, on my short list of decks for DC, but you never know. I mean, maybe this deck will impress me more than I initially have thought it has so far. I have words. Yes, words. Anyways, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. Playing against the Steven Dykeman. All right, what is Dykeman up to? He's got 60 cards. 60 cards, by the way. All right, Gil, good luck. Top 10 Anime Betrayals. Surely I'll draw a fetch land, right? Razor Verge Thicket. The Goose. Honk. Honk. What's up, Qui-Gon? Welcome to the stream. It is time to honk. You should attack. I won't block. Oh, that's a good draw. That is a good draw. The song is good. The song is fantastic. Yes, it has. Lotus Cobra was in Zendikar Rising, I want to say. I think it was Zendikar Rising, right? Whatever the new Zendikar set was, which I think was Rising. Marcus Chariota. It's got 1 card in hand. I was thinking about not casting the Cobra this turn, but that's probably just stupid. Let me go here, make a white mana, map here, P-hole a token, just so I don't get charioted next turn. I guess he could just have another creature in his hand, but then if he does that, maybe I can Explosion next turn. I would like to just escape, though. I think there was maybe an argument to not casting Cobra and then let him hit me with Chariot next turn, just slam the Explosion. Yeah, that is true. Okay, no blocks there. It's up Distinction. Did I know there is a 9 mana card in my hand? Well, you see, it's actually a 0 mana card because you spend 9 mana. If you tap 9 lands, then it comes into play and it untaps all of your lands. So it's actually a free spell. It doesn't look like it, but it is. All right, let's escape. Leaving up... I guess leaving up green, huh? I don't know why. Yeah, this is fine. Leaving up green is good. Let's go here. Make green. Sack this. I'm just going to pick up Yorion this turn. I guess white for Leyline. Wait, I could just Leyline, right? We can go... Yeah, I guess Leyline is better, right? We can just go here, and then... Oh, no, we don't have the Leyline. Right, okay, never mind. 1, 2, 3. Pick up bird. Guess I'm not blocking, so I might as well attack. I'm just going to do this next turn, though, I think. No, I can go Passage, Crack, then Lumra, and then also cast this, I think. You hate to see it. What'd they do? Okay, Caretaker's Talent, copy, Animate Chariot. Guess he could have another Get Lost in hand to kill the Atraxa. So how much mana do I have? Let me think about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Passage makes 6, 7, 8. 2 floating, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm 1 mana short of Atraxing. But I can hit a land off Lumra. I don't know if I can win this turn. I guess I can maybe get pretty close, right? Yeah, I have to hit 1 land. Let's go here. Short because of the hideout. You realize the passage has come into play tapped. The hideout gives me more mana next turn. Or it gives me more mana this turn when I get it back with Lumra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just don't think it matters. I don't know. I guess leaving up red is kind of bad. Go here. Do the thing. All right. I think we hit, right? Yeah, we hit the second outlook. White, blue, black, red, green. So now we just play Atraxa. I think we can go Atraxa and hold up a white mana for binding. Green. This, make blue, no, make white. Cast this. Trigger here. I'm just clicking buttons. Yeah, I could have Zakama, but I'm just clicking buttons, alright. Artifact, enchantment, creature, land. Alright, done. And sure. This is when you get lost the Atraxa. I'll keep the binding. Look, I probably could have done something a little bit better that turn. But I think something tells me I think we'll be okay. Oh no, not the food. 1, 2, 3. It is definitely one of the decks of all time. 8/8 Atraxa, by the way. Yeah, there was probably a win with, like, Zakama, untap everything, Kenrith, haste. There was probably a win there. I'm not sure how much Pyroclasm moves the needle that much. Like, we already have a bunch of sweepers in the format, so... I don't know. I mean, it definitely does make Phoenix a little bit better, I would imagine. Okay, what are we boarding against? Green, white, tokens. Hole could be okay. I don't think I want volley. Negate, maybe. Tranquilo, good. Jeffrey Bezos. Elishnorn seems good. All right, what are we cutting against them? I'm gonna be cutting a lot of the time. I'm gonna be cutting cards at random. So, one of these, and I don't know, like one of these. Sure. I'm just gonna be cutting cards at random. I do not have a sideboard guide. I just want to make people aware of that. You just don't get it, you know? You really just don't get it. Dang. 4 asked. You're just happy to be here. So I think the new Overlords will bring back Incarnation and Pioneer. I think so. I think so. There's some really cool lines where you can play the enchantment half of the Overlord and then sacrifice. You can go like play that enchantment half, sack that to Incarnation, get a bigger creature. So I could certainly see it. I think there is definitely a possibility. Stop with the get lost. So rude. You better attack me. Somebody go tell Dykeman in his chat to attack me with the goose. I'm actually offended that he didn't attack me. And I'll be very upset if I don't get attacked this turn. Come on. Do it. Coward. Coward. All right. I will play my own Beza. Jeffrey Beza. Wait, how did I gain the life? Wait, when did he go to 22? I'm confused. Oh, because he shocked for the Beza, went to 18 up to 22. Oh, okay, that's what it was. Okay, I got it. Right, he shocked. Okay, I missed the shock. When Lantern? Nah, never Lantern. So I could play a tap land here to guarantee Lumra next turn, but I'm going to high roll a little bit. How does Elesh Norn work with these sack lands, by the way? So it says when it ETBs, sack it when you do search. So I assume you only get one trigger, right? Even though it triggers twice. Gain 2 life, 1 land. Well, how about gain 1 life? Yeah, okay. But do you still gain 2 life? Because it creates 2 triggers. No, because the life is part of the when you sack trigger, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Escape. Escape. Huh. Okay, I want to get lands in the graveyard for Lumra, which means I think we go Fabled Passage. I may want to put one of these lands into the graveyard. I want to do this first. Yeah, let's just put this in the graveyard so I can gain a life next turn. Get Montaña and go. I would say that Elesh Norn's pretty good in this format. Not as good as it used to be, but it's still pretty good. It's also, I mean, the reason we're playing it in this deck is mostly because we have so many ETBs. Between Lumra, just so many things. Lumra, Cobra, Nissa, you know. Oh. Well, in that case... All right, new plan. New plan. Black, white, green, blue. Let's go here. I'm sure that I can probably try to kill him next turn. What is this? Make a fish. 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 Okay, so give me... creature? It's it. Creature, land, that's all I get. Alright, fine. I should do this. Hold on. Let's go here. One creature, one land. That's all I get? You kidding me? Yeah, Atraxa unplayable. He's got 7 cards in hand. But I think he might just be dead next turn. I'm sure I can probably find lethal. We might have to figure out the infinite combo. But we're going to do it on the fly. If only I had a farewell in my deck. Commander players hate this one trick. He's drawn a lot of cards over there. Honestly, it's kind of, if this is your first foray into Pioneer, your first experience, this is the complete opposite of what Pioneer is like right now. There's actually a lot of aggressive decks. This is like just the other extreme of the format, you know? Neither of our decks do anything. Don't let this match fool you. Do you want to see something cool that will scoop more likely? You killed my Atraxa. Rude. Yeah, the draw bracket. I mean, I would imagine most of these decks just win 1-0 matches a lot of the time, right? I don't think this deck can pick up lands. Alright, give me... green, white, red. Give me Nissa first. Right. Nissa first. I think I'm actually not going to cast Omnath. Because if I play Omnath and he get lost the Omnath, I actually can't cast the Lumra, right? Green, white, red, blue. Then I have this. 1, 2, 3. Fetch, kill Omnath for 5 mana. I'd be 1 short. So let's actually not cast the Omnath. Let's just do this. Because he might kill the Nissa now. Blue. I guess it would have to be the 4th get lost. It's a good point. But I mean, I could just do it this way, and it's mostly the same thing. Green. Let me go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I can just cast the Omnath after this. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. I'll figure it out eventually, alright? Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna put this up here on your board. Green. Red. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna start clicking buttons, alright? Green, white, red, blue. Green. White. I guess I should make a black. Because I might want to Kenrith back the Elishnorn. Annie, you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? Sit back and relax. Let's make a red. I'm assuming there's a way I can kill him. I haven't really gone that far, but I'm guessing there is. Yeah, it seems not great in paper, I agree. We're just doing some stuff. Oh, I have no planes left. I thought I had 1 more planes. A smooth criminal. Blue. This dies. White. Okay, I have no basics. I think I have an island left. I should have 1 island, right? Yeah, okay. So this makes green. Okay, I have achieved 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13 mana. Teichman said I'm making the goose very angry. Well, you never attacked with it, so that's on you. What are we doing here? Yeah, it's probably just haste the trace, trample this. Can I go... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I can go Kenrith, reanimate Elish... Or I can reanimate Atraxa, right? Yeah, I can reanimate Atraxa and give everything haste. Let's do that. Yeah, trigger Atraxa. I should have left the white mana open for binding purposes. I guess I can just tap the Mana Confluence. Enchantment, artifact. Nothing matters at this point, right? Sorcery. I guess I'll take Lumra over the Omnath. And then land. And let's go here. Just because you didn't attack with it, Dykeman, I think your Goose needs to be taught a lesson, okay? I don't appreciate the Goose not attacking. Get this Goose out of my face. I am officially confirmed a Goose hater. I'm an anti-Goose. Be gone! Get out of here. All right, next. All right, play first. Yorion. I've been told there's an infinite combo, but I'm actually not exactly sure how to execute it, so I'm really not the person to ask. Your guess is as good as mine. Loop reanimate legend rule. Yeah, so I think it might the infinite combo might involve 2 copies of Lumra. I think that's what it is. How do I unsubscribe from this Goose hate? There is a button in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. It should have the word subscribe on it. And if you click on that button, there is an option to, I believe it says gift, I think it's gift 5 subs. And if you click on that, then that is how you would accomplish that. To the best of my knowledge. Yeah, 19 days ago, Rakdos Vampires. We found a Rakdos, or Jun Sack Gamer. Alright, Scrimey. I think I'd rather just look for a Lotus Cobra. And we can go, oh my goodness. I'm all tomed up on a Tuesday. Tomed up on a Tuesday. Yeah, so it does involve 2 Lumra. We were trying to figure out if there was an infinite loop with only 1 Lumra, but I couldn't think of any. Yeah, but there's no sack outlets, though. But it is infinite if you have 2 Lumras. Yeah. Yeah, if you have 2, then you could just legend rule it. What am I looking for here? That. Answer my own question. Go here. Which means I think what I'm doing is just doing this and holding up mana. Because then I can cast the Lumra next turn. Kind of wish I had kept that fetch land earlier. I wonder how Heaped Harvest compares to Cornucopia. That's the 3-mana artifact when it ETBs or when you sack it, you Rampant Growth and it's a food, right? I kind of like Cornucopia better in this deck because the life gain. I feel like you end up gaining a lot more life over the course of an average game. Could die next turn? Could. I don't know there's a way I can not die next turn. But I certainly could die, yeah. I would like not to. Okay, they milled themselves. Mill yourself now. Do I have a favorite deck in all of Magic's history? Probably Modern Affinity before Opal got banned. Streamer did not say Nadu. That word is that word is no longer not only is the card banned, the word is also banned. Yeah, why'd they get back the cat now? Guess I'll do this. Definitely not a huge KCI guy. Card's good, but we don't have a fetch land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do have enough mana. I do have enough mana to go top Omnath, draw. No, because if I play land for turn, then I can't play the fetch land after it. I mean, what am I looking for? Binding, I guess. I feel like I'm just going to die next turn, though. Upkeep stop? Yeah, maybe upkeep stop was good. I'm just going to cast this. And whatever happens, we'll just let God play it out. I'm gonna let God sort it out. If I'm dead, I'm dead. I milled 1 land? Could be worse. I started playing Magic in 2004, right around Darksteel. My first experience playing Standard was full power Affinity. Maybe not the best experience to start playing Magic, perhaps. Okay, level 3. Did I die? I did die. Yes, I did die. Cool, because they get the thing back in a turn, right? End step, sacrifice 3 things, get back Gigra. Cool, we're dead. Dedge. Remember JSSing with you? Yeah, way back in the day. I remember that. I missed the JSSs. I think I ended up winning like 15,000 in scholarships over the course of like the 3 separate seasons I played. I only got to play in 1 championship though. Or no, I played in 2. Yeah, I played in 2, but I did well in 1 of them. We have no Yasharns. I don't know how I beat this matchup. I guess P-hole for Oven is good, and Talent. Same thing with Frillback could be okay. Is Elishnorn good? Maybe. I'm getting there, all right? I'm getting there. I'm getting the Elishnorn. I don't know what I cut, though. I don't like these tomes. I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of hate tome. Some of the opening hands with this deck look less than desirable. We'll say that. Just a little less than desirable. I mean, I guess if I draw Lid, I can cast Cornucopia. What is this deck? Why have I talked myself into playing this? All right, I'm keeping. We're just gonna draw land. It's fine. Is this a playable deck? I mean, I won round 1, which is something, right? Yeah. These hands make me think about something. Yeah, the mulligan, but we can't. The thing is, we can't mulligan the deck. You know, we can mulligan the hand, but. But I wonder if you kind of need to mulligan to something that has Cobra or Nissa, maybe we should just play 60 cards. Because that means we draw those cards more frequently. I mean, I guess we are playing 4 Cobra and 3 Nissa in 80 cards, so we still have a reasonable distribution. Yeah, maybe Analyst too. Just like more cheap cards. Like, what if we played Analyst over the Mazemind Tomes? I mean, maybe that's part of why Mazemind Tome is in the deck, just because you have so many non-functioning hands. And the idea is maybe you just keep any hand that has 2 lands in a Mazemind Tome, and that will find you more stuff. So perhaps I shouldn't be boarding out the Mazemind Tomes for that reason. Maybe that's what makes the deck functional. Just me. My opponent probably did. What if we just did this? Game 2. Get back this. And then this way, if we draw any land next turn, we can cast the Lumra. I think I like this. I would say that Tome is better when you're lighter on lands. Like, if you keep 2 land Mazemind Tome, you can go end step Scry, untap, upkeep Scry before your draw step to find that 3rd land. So it's much more reasonable to keep a 2-land Mazemind Tome hand because you just look at more cards before your next draw step. Yeah, the 4 life is pretty big too. Oh, you went to see Metallica? Yeah, that show was so good. I wonder how different the set list was from like the show you went to. Oh, you got the general admission? Yeah, that's sick. I did that once when I saw them back in like 2012. I was like right on the guardrail. It was nuts. All right, now we can just deploy 2 spells this turn. Go here and here. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like it's such a surreal experience being right up front, like so close to them. Oh, if we draw land, we are gonna cook if we draw land. Let me tell you that. I didn't know any of the newer songs they played from the 72 Seasons album. I still haven't listened to that album. What is Bruns cooking over here? Am I dead? I feel dead. Oh yeah. It's so good. Who was the was it still the openers? Was it still Pantera? Well, actually no. One night was Pantera and one night was Five Finger Death Punch. Level 3. Oh, right. Wait, no, it's not lethal, right? Sacrifice 3 other... Oh, no, it is, because they can sack food, other talent, get back Igra. Yeah, okay. Right, they can do that, right? Oh, sure, they can do it this way and keep the food in play. Yeah, okay, sure. Man, that sack deck looks really good. I keep forgetting that the 3rd chapter on talent is extremely relevant. Because the first 2 chapters, you just do a bunch of self-milling, mill over the Yigra, and then once you get to chapter 3, you have enough material in play because the talent gives you the material to get to the 3rd chapter, and then that just gets you Yigra back, so... God, that deck looks sick. I'll draw a land. Chat, stop talking about bans. Unless you're talking about the One Ring, then we can talk about it. No, I'm kidding. No, like we just had a ban list, all right? Can we just gotta let it simmer for a little bit. We can't always be talking about bans. So funny enough, the second day, that was when Ice 9 Kills was supposed to play. When we got to the venue, they were supposed to start at 6. We got to the venue at 6:05 and it was downpouring. And they couldn't start the show for 2 hours, so they actually just skipped Ice 9 Kills. You didn't miss much. I'd say the thing is, I've never seen them before, and I wanted to see them. So I feel like I missed something. You had a player last night unironically tell me that Amped Raptor needed a ban. Yeah. What's the worst card in Energy they could ban? Like Giganta? Yeah, that is probably true. Yes, Yeager is infinite with 2 cats. Aether Hub, yeah, that's a good one. Pineapple on pizza. We can't have that conversation. Whenever we have a pineapple pizza conversation, it ain't pretty, all right? Let's just say that. It ain't pretty. Yeah, that is true. They just didn't have enough time because they had such a short set. Galvanic Discharge. I don't know about that. What is going on over here? Interplanar Beacon. Interplanar Beacon. I'm discarding this. Intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic. Okay, this kind of sucks. Because if I rage and put the hideout in play, then I have to lose my escape to the wilds. So I actually think it's just this. Rage, keep the land in hand. Get a Schwamp. Oh, they could be doing Innkeeper's Talent Vraska stuff. Yeah, that would make sense, right? That would definitely make sense. All right, escape my ass. Wait, this is actually good, right? Because this can get back the Lumra. Creature mirrors the battlefield tapped. Okay, so set up for Lumra next turn, which means play this, play this. And this gets an island. Can I do this at instant speed? That's cool. So I don't have to play into the Liliana Edict, which is nice. Okay. They probably are playing Innkeeper's Talent plus Vraska. It would make sense for that combo to be in their deck, right? Why not play the Overlook and exile, have Lily discard the other one in hand? Oh, you're right. You're right. I think about that. Okay, that's a lot of abilities. I will exile my... This is only single blue, right? Blue, black, black, which I already have here. I'm just get rid of this. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Bolus secured. Bolus secured. There's so many abilities. So they can... This has the Liliana ultimate, but it only has 5 loyalty right now. So we're fine right now. And again, we can end phase the port. I guess the question is it better to have second port in play than an extra fetch? Because they're likely going to kill the first Lumra. I think it is, right? It's gotta be. Oh, no, because the Lumra gets the port back anyways. Right, okay, so I don't need the second port. Yeah, okay. We can just do this. Can we combo them? No, because we don't have a Cobra. I don't think we can combo them. Like, if what happens if I sack port now? I get back Lumra and get back up a bunch of tapped lands. So I can't actually kill them this turn, but I can end step the port, which is nice. Yeah, if you have Spelunking, I think you can do it. Right, because Spelunking makes this come into play untapped. No, because you would need 2 Lumras. Because if you sack port to return the Lumra, you don't have a way to get the Lumra back into the graveyard. So the combo is Spelunking and Spelunking port double Lumra. And then you can Legend Rule, put one in the graveyard, get the port back, sack the port, get back the other one, Legend Rule, so on and so forth. Yeah, I guess you also need Nissa or Cobra, right? It's pretty hard to get the infinite, I think. No, this one, you're thinking of Mirror Pool. This is just Reanimate. Okay, so discard this. Yeah, the one you're thinking of is Mirror Pool, which the Titan decks do also utilize. Just exile the tap land, I guess. Okay. Let them cook. You just gotta kind of let somebody cook. My opponent has a double white card, a double black card, a double red card, and a blue card in play right now. And an Oath of Nissa. Which I guess the Oath of Nissa does kind of tie the room together, right? Lumra. Triple black? Oh yeah, the Bolus is triple. I was talking about Liliana. I can't control myself. Alright, how big is Lumra? Lumra thick. 14. God bless Oath of Nissa. So I probably have to go Island, Forest, Forest. Then Courtyard, Plains, Overlook. No, Courtyard. Yeah, Courtyard, Plains. And then I have 3. Oh, I forgot about the extra swamp. Okay. I had 1 extra swamp that I forgot about. How does this thing not have trample, by the way? Oh, now you want to show up, huh? Now you want to show up. So we can get back... What can we get back? Get back Kenny? We can go... Do we have enough to go Port, get back Kenny, and then Kenny get back Omnath? Because then the Kenny could give the Lumra trample. I think I have enough, right? So this is black, black, blue, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sack this, get back Kenny. Sorry, Kenny. Use black, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get back Omnath. Red, activate Kenny, and have a mana up to put a counter on something, which I think is good enough. So let's do that. Oh. Well, interesting. Well, now what? It's not lethal because we don't have Spelunking. Yeah. So I don't even know if it's better to get back the Lumra. I think it's still the same plan, right? Yeah, I think it's still the same plan. Get back Cobra, then Kenny. No, if I get back Cobra first, then I'm out. I have nothing left at that point. No, we don't have enough mana. I'm just going to do this. I forgot this puts it into play tapped. Okay, that was bad. Well, it's fine, though, right? Because I can just go... Trample the Lumra. This is still fine. Because I want to give the Lumra trample. And then this deals 5, right? So we should kill Bolus. And then Annie can kill the Chandra. But then we can't hold up Kenny. Oh, this is bad. Because now they can Emperor kill the Kenny. Yeah, I guess we have to kill the Emperor then, right? And then if they Liliana Edict, we sack the Lumra. Okay, I messed this up. Yeah, I definitely messed this up. It only costs 4 mana. And go 4, gain 3. So I think I was supposed to kill the... Well, I mean, it was kind of the same thing, right? Maybe the play was just... Lumra attack the Emperor, pass? Yeah, we have black, but I can't afford to hold up the Kenny, because if I do that, they could just Emperor exile the Kenrith. So we could have done that, but we don't have any way to generate mana. We have no Cobra. I guess we can do that next turn, right? Next turn, we can go Kenrith back Cobra, Kenrith back Lumra, and that's probably enough. I guess that's a good point, yeah. Well, no, I'm saying, okay, so I'm saying still take the same line, right? Get back Kenrith. But instead of... a sec, the Lumra. So I think the same line, still get back Kenrith, that was good. But I think that this should have attacked the Emperor and just let them have the Bolas in play. What does this do? I guess the Bolas can just destroy the Kenrith anyways, so it's kind of the same thing, right? I guess there was never a world where I couldn't remove both of those. Because I had to kill both to protect the Kenrith. Yeah, that too. Yeah. I do have World Tree. Yeah, we do have World Tree in this deck. What's up, Sulking? Welcome to the stream. I think I should be able to kill them next turn, though, right? No, because we don't have Spelunking to get back Port. But we can Kenrith reanimate the second Lumra, correct? Well, they found Emperor. That's bad. Okay, that's horrendous. Okay, now what? Chat, this is bad. This is very bad. I forgot the stupid Port game. Put it into play tapped. I am officially in danger. Still in danger. When I draw a card? Isn't draw card 4? We only had 3 mana, right? Yeah, I only had 3 mana untapped. What do we kill with Yorion? Probably the Liliana. Oh, you're good down to games. Yeah, I think it has to be the Liliana. Probably could have tapped better. Also, should have played the Cornucopia first. Yorion trigger twice. Let's go. I know. -2 life. I know. -2 life. -2 life. It actually could have only been -1 life if I didn't blink the Cornucopia. All right. Kill. Yeah, we got to kill Liliana. Oh, right, I could have played the Cornucopia first, trigger... Well, no, because I just wouldn't trigger the original, right? But still, play Cornucopia first, then play this, blink this, yada, yada, yada. So, -2 life, Keck W. Yeah, it triggers twice, but the second trigger doesn't do anything because the joins up doesn't come back until the end phase. I do have a second Kenrith in the deck, which would be fantastic. Okay, let cook. Chandra Flame Caller. When's the last time you saw this card? 2016 Standard, maybe? It's been a minute. 2 3/1s. Discard, draw +1, X to each creature. But it only comes in with 4 loyalty. So they can't even kill Yorion with it. Ooh, that is kind of cool, Tunneling Cat. I didn't think about that. Is that finally the way to make Rhinos playable? Probably not. So if I block one of the 3/3s, they can -2. So I think I just take 6. We do have a ton of good draws here. We still haven't seen an Innkeeper's Talent, but, I mean, we can probably assume they have Innkeeper's Talent, right? Yeah, basic land would be nice. Anything but a basic land. Well, it's not a basic land. We probably should have to... We probably have to attack this Chandra. Because that's going to ultimate next turn. But then they can just Emperor the Yorion. Wait, we're kind of dead here. Alright, not a basic land. Just get my second Yorion. You should be able to sideboard multiple Yorions. Like, basically, companions, new errata to companions. You can reveal up to 4 copies of a single companion. True. I was thinking if they drew Liliana, but it's probably more relevant if I draw Nissa to hold the fetch land. Yeah, but I want to reveal all 4 of them at the beginning of the game. Like, I want to be able to pick up more of them after the first one dies. We've caught up on time a little bit, which is good. Should be able to have more than one. Yeah, your entire sideboard is just 10 companions. 10 different ones. Has anybody ever figured out what the maximum number of companions you can reveal? Or like, so if you had like the maximum number of companions you could have in your sideboard, but your deck was capable of revealing like n number of them, you know? Somebody has to know the number. Somebody had to have done the research. Not me, but clearly not me. All right, unforge. All right, I need to use the restroom. Be right back. I'm probably not going to sideboard anyways, but I'll be right back. Oh, I guess that's true. If you're playing 80 basic lands. I didn't think about basic lands, yeah. All right, Planeswalkers. Negate good against Planeswalkers. AJU coming in. I don't think they had any targets for Portable Hole. Maybe Beza? This doesn't hit Planeswalkers, right? Just creatures. So cut these, play Beza. Call it a day. See deck link above. What do we got? All right, Flames has figured it out. Modern companion rule. Jesus Christ. It's all one-ofs? So does this fulfill the requirements for all of them? Gigantha? Check. Right? Gigantha, okay. Kahira, no creatures. Karuga? Yeah, okay. Lutri, yeah. Obosh? Oh, right, because Luris and Yorion are banned. Okay. We have a Parasaline in the sideboard. Umori Zerda. And I guess we're Zerda compatible because we have no permanents. Got it. Jesus. Oh, man. That would be some content right there. All right, play first. Yeah, no Luris, no... Wait, there's no Gyruda? Well, Gyruda's legal, though, so we're cheating. Let me keep this. It's a dono deck I've ever seen one. Nah. See, that's why we can't do dono decks anymore. No, I know that. So you can't... Well, unless you're playing all lands, right? So there's theoretically a way to do it, like all 10 of them, if you play all lands. My thoughts have been seized. No, not 80 forests. Oh, I was going to play the Tome, and then I realized that they took the Tome. Should have played Mana Confluence. It's time to pump it up, folks. It is time to pump it up. Bro, stop. Let me have my cards. Let me have my cards. Probably, yeah. Because the Cornucopia is good. I think I would have negated it. Okay. I'm just saving the negate for their Liliana anyways. I mean, you know they're going to cast the Liana this turn. Yeah, I'm negating that one too. If it has the card text Planeswalker, I'm negating it. Okay. That's something. That's something. It's not a land, but it's like kind of a land. And now if we draw a land next turn, it kind of goes off. Ooh. Okay. Might as well gain the life here. Oh god, MTG bot is not subbed. Oh no, not like this. No, no, chat, no, don't spam the command. Somebody, we need somebody to gift a sub to MTG bot. Poor MTG bot. No, stop. It's not bugged, it's just that MTG bot is no longer subbed. 07s for the bot. 07s. You hate to see it. Spelunking. Mustaval gifting a sub to MTG bot. Thank you for the gifted sub, Mustaval. I appreciate that. MTG bot does not know how to sub themselves. So we have to, we need to encourage MTG bot, We need to, it is an AI, to be fair, so clearly AI can't do everything. They can't even figure out how to sub to a channel. Kind of need to kill that, right? Yeah, I guess we don't. We could just do this, right? It's like a bit of a gamba. I'm even going to get super greedy and not use this to try and spike lands to cast anti-joins up. Well, I hit lands. Unfortunately, I hit lands that don't cast anti-joins up. We tried. We did our best, okay? We did our best. Swamp, forest, forest. Liliana. Assuming none are banned, you could have 9 companions if it was possible to do so. No, I thought the answer was all 10, right? Because if you play 80 basic lands, you could do all 10. I think you can. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. Okay, new plan. Red, white, green here. Annie joins up. Trigger this. Go here. Target Kayaya. Crack. Fetch. Island. Here. And we can also hold up Binding on their turn. So let's go blink, blink, blink. Done. Done. How is it -1 life? Kill this. No. No. Then we can double Atraxa next turn. How is it -1 life? Oh, because I tapped the Mana Confluence instead of using the Ancient Cornucopia? Sure. Yeah. Maybe I just wanted to take a damage, okay? Maybe I just wanted to take one. You ever think of that? All right, opponent does not want to play anymore. Let's do that again. Magic, I don't know if you guys know this, but Magic is an extremely complicated game. Some of the time. Not all the time, but some of the time. It's Nivless, Lightless, Niv to Light. I think that's an appropriate description. So this gets plains, I think. And then we can go plains, forest, mountain, Nissa. This gets island if you want to cast Omnath. Sylvan Gariatid. Kenny. What up, Kenny? Kenny making a guest appearance. Both of these. They hit Liliana. They have a land, they do. Okay. So, what are we discarding? I think it might be time to say goodbye to Kenny. 07s, pay respects to Kenny. Kenny, we'll see you next time, buddy. You had a good run. You had a good run. Bye, Kenny. Is the strat behind this deck just to get big mana for big stuff? At Mr. Streamer. Pretty much, yeah. Ooh, the Nissa's not great into the Liliana, huh? But we can force them to Edict twice. And by twice, I mean play the Omnath next turn. And that would also make them Edict. I feel like we have this. I feel like this question is asked every time there's a new sweeper in Standard, or Pioneer for that matter. Now, I'm not going to say that the new sweeper, the new 3-mana sweeper, and Pyroclasm are bad cards, but aggressive decks always have a tendency to adapt to new surroundings and circumstances. So it is good. You know, I'm not going to tell you that Pyroclasm is a bad card, but I wouldn't necessarily say that aggro is dead just because of Pyroclasm. They are reprinting Pyroclasm, yeah, in a standard legal set. Yeah, and it's a pretty cool artwork. I was a fan. Nah, that's not good. We just have to do this in cycle. So we go Island, Hyper Omnath. Aggro is dead. Long live aggro. You just don't want people to play Slick Shot. The Split Up Wrath. I assume you mean the Destroy Untapped or Destroy Tapped. I like that card. I don't know if it's better than Temporary Lockdown, though. And they serve similar purposes. Like your, 3-mana card that's good against a bunch of small creatures. The new one does have more upside because it can kill larger things, but it also has a little bit more downside because of vigilance and other factors like that. So, and Temporary Lockdown is better because it cleans up tokens. And a lot of the decks that you want 3-mana sweepers against, like Boros Convoke, they have random ways to make tokens. So in those matchups, like, you're probably better off having Lockdown anyways. So I don't know. Like, it is good, but all right, I fold. I yield. I'm dead. All right, it turns out that our 5-color Planeswalker matchup, not great. Ooh, they also have a Yorion. We have blue, blue, red. What is with this mana base, by the way? What's going on with this mana base? I guess I should keep one of each. Let's do that, maybe. Moto, hello? Moto, please. Uh-oh. I think Moto died. Prepare your 07s for Moto. All right, we're good. Let's go Sheer first, I think. Would you play this deck instead of the combo landfall deck? Which combo landfall deck are you referring to? Like the one we're playing now, or the one that has the Bind Lashers? Yeah, the song tracker is weird. I don't really know. It doesn't update automatically, but it'll update after a certain period of time. And I don't know. There's lag with it, and I don't know why. Let's go here. Make this play Nissa. So they're playing Incarnation. Oh, so you're asking between the deck we're playing now and Vine Lasher? Probably this one. Mostly just because I think the Vine Lasher deck just needs a little bit more work. Like, I think we were pretty close with that list, but It's not quite there. Yeah. No, I've seen that deck. I think maybe the skilling on that one is a little bit higher, but like in terms of combo potential, but this one just has like a lot more better individual cards, you know. Well, I think that's the issue, is that the reason to not play Vine Lasher is it's not like a good card by itself, you know. Green, white, red. There we go. I figured it out. I figured out how to cast the Omnath, chat. You proud of me? Right, yeah. Have there been any lists in like either leagues or challenges of people playing the Vine Lasher deck? Because I wanted to see if people kind of sort of improved on it a little bit. Let me look at Goldfish real quick. See if I can find one. Il Fable. Alright, Pioneer. Iridescent Vine Lasher. You've only seen it in Crimes. I have seen a couple of the crime lists with it, which I do like that deck. Yeah, these are all just mid-range decks. I feel like Todd was messing with that a little bit. Alright, so fetch my ass. We go there. Let's make white mana. This goes here. This dies. We get a Montagna. And then now we make... oh shit, you know, I maybe should have binding the Chain of the Rocks before I did all of this. That probably would have been a little bit better, huh? Well, I guess the problem is that binding costs 3, which 3, 6. I only have 10 mana. Yeah, that is true. But before I fetch the land, binding costs 4. So I don't think I had an opportunity to binding the chain and then fetch. Well, I guess I could have done that. I could binding chain, tap out, binding chain, play the fetch. Yeah, I could, because then I would have got 2 more mana back from the Nissa. Is it lethal if I get Nissa haste? 5, 9, 11, 14. No, because they can block and go to 2. That's still pretty good, though, right? Binding Chained, cast Kenrith, haste, send everything. They trade for Cobra, go to 2. Trying to think of, like, what's worst case scenario from there. Yeah, that's probably good enough. So go 1, 2, 3. Kill this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kenrith floating red. Gonna be haste here. So yeah, they go trade for Cobra, take 12. I mean, I guess worst case scenario, they can go, what, like Leyline Binding, Enigmatic Incarnation? But then we can just binding whatever they get. We overpaid for the binding. No, it costs 3. We only have 3 types. And we did pay 3 mana. Oh, I see what you're saying. Right, if I cast binding first for 4 mana, I would have gotten an extra mana back. Because I spend 4 on the binding, and the fetch lane generates 2 more mana off the Nissa. Which basically would have left me the ability to activate the green ability of Kenrith. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I could have generated 1 more mana to put a counter on something. Probably this. If they're leading on Beanstalk, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Because now in order to do anything, they have to cast Enigmatic, I think. Math was never my strong suit, I'll tell you that much. Alright. Doomwake wins. Thank you very, very much for the support. If you didn't get one, chat, dodged. It's as simple as that. I'll take a look in a sec. I got you. I got you. I think P-hole is not great against them. I think I would not like to show them the P-hole. Dispute good. Then Anguilo good. Annie is like whatever, I think. Elish good. And cut 2. Ill-timed kind of whatever. Keep 1 maybe. I do hate this hand. This one's good. Well, I think I know what I'm putting back. Go here. Hey, Avalonians. Welcome. Oh, you must not have been here for a while. We actually we're putting a pause, a hiatus on Dono decks. So as of right now, we are currently not doing Dono decks. I don't know when or if they will be back, but as of right now, no Donos. I think we what was the last one we did? Like maybe a month ago, month and a half, something like that. West, thank you for the 5-month resub. Thank you for using that Prime sub. All right. Let me go back here. What they do? They killed my Nissa. It's not very nice of you. All right. I'm just going to go here. Get a Montaña. And go here. Done. And then the Courtyard can get planes. Done. Man. All right, I'm trying to find the last Hammer deck we played. I want to say it was Wilds of Eldraine. Here it is. Yeah, this is the last time we played Hammer. So I had Fireblade Charger, 1 Lizard Blades, open the Armory. Oh, that was the other thing too. I don't know if you know this, but Kellen the Fey-Blooded, aka Birthright Boon, can search for Chain to the Rocks. I didn't notice if you had a chain in your deck. Let me go back here. Yeah, you should play 1 chain for sure. Dude, I tell you, I kid you not, the first time that I realized that Birthright Boon could search for Chain of the Rocks, it was like a moment of revelation. I was like, holy shit. It was crazy. So I like that. I guess basically Challenger has replaced Fireblade Charger, which kind of makes sense. 3 Kemba good. Spell Spear replaced. I had more Skrelves. I do like the 1 Lizard Blades. I don't think you need 2 battery because you can search for it, so I would just cut the second battery. I'd go like -1 battery. 2 shelter is fine. Honestly, really the only thing I think I would do right now is just -1 battery for 1 chained. I'll look at it a little bit more in a second. Go here. What did they do? Oh, they played Showdown of the Scalds. Okay. Ayo? Sacrifice a non-token creature or planeswalker. Shieldred Spotted. Okay, this dies. We get a mountain, I think. We can sacrifice this for... Oh, I thought I had 1 more mana. I thought I had enough to pick up Yorion and cast it. That was my bad. So I guess we're just doing this then. All right, go. The Omnath's gonna die. Yeah, Search's Ossification in Standard. All right, let's go back to this deck for a sec. Oh, we are very dead. All right, draw a card. Give me something good. I mean, that qualifies. that definitely qualifies. Hold. Okay, it wasn't that good. Plains me and swap me. Okay, research 3 church. I mean, honestly, your sideboard looks perfect. we are not looking so hot this game. All right, let's go to game 3. The lands are cool. I'm not sure exactly how much constructed play they're going to see, but they are cool. Those lands are worse in aggressive decks because the aggressive decks just need to have untapped fixing early, because usually aggressive decks will have 1-drops of multiple, like they'll have white 1-drops and red 1-drops, right? Or something like that. So they don't get the fixing early. So they're better for like mid-range decks that want the fixing on turn 3 and turn 4. We can do better, I think. I don't know if this is better, but I'm going to keep it. Nah, just Pioneer today. I'm doing like every other day. We'll do like, I did Modern yesterday, Pioneer today, do some more Modern tomorrow. Because tomorrow we're going to be watching the MTGO Masters as well. So tomorrow's stream will probably just be play one league, watch Masters, and then I don't know what I'll play tomorrow, but I'm sure we'll play some Modern. Okay. I need some lands. Need some lands in my lands deck. The Warriors surprise me so often, but the trample... Yeah, like, 2/2 trample is nice. And the fact that it's a Warrior is pretty huge. So, like, I get it for sure. And I think it's pretty close. Either way. Let's go white. This is going to get Mountain, I think. And then this makes green play Cobra. Was their turn just pick up Yorion last turn? I think it was, right? I guess I never thought about flipping it, but the double prowess on flip is nice. It's not good, that's what it is. Alright, this gets white mana, I think. Yeah, the fact that Birthright Boon finds Chain of the Rocks is so crazy. It was actually somebody in chat that told me. I didn't even realize it at first. And then I think we did like a search for auras or something, and we just happened to come across it. And it turns out, yeah, it's an aura. Doesn't enchant the permanent type that you would expect auras to enchant, but alright. We are very, very dead. Yeah, we'll play it out. We got one match left. Alright, I will play first. And I will make a valiant effort to cast spells. It's gonna be pretty hard though. It's gonna be pretty tough. What these opening hands are just, oh man, they're something else. All right, they're something else. Sample hand. I mean, I'm keeping. I don't know. I can cast a Lotus Cobra, and that's good enough. Good enough for me at least. Sunken Citadel. Say blue-white gamer. It appears that it may be blue-white gamer. Surely they don't have temporary lockdown in hand. That would never happen, right? I probably should play her on temporary lockdown. Green, this gets white, and then we make blue. It doesn't matter. If they let this resolve, I'm just going to draw a card. I'm not going to get locked down. Like they're already going to get both of these if they have to lock down. Okay. Well, now we have to cast the second one. All right, no lockdown, please. I do have 80 cards, so it's not likely. Right? Is that what that means? I think. All right, land on blue. No lockdown. 100%. Do I want to scry? I think so. At least now. Probably not going to scry on my upkeep because I just have mana that I can use. This lets me pick up Yorion and draw, so I guess. I mean, I need lands. I would prefer different lands, but I'll take a basic. Go here. This. Make blue. All right, bird. Burge. Omen. Could scry upkeep. Should have scryed upkeep. Look, I'll eventually draw lands, okay? There's like 37,000 of them in the deck. You should flash. But just remember, this is not a financial advice stream, so. What if you suspect the card? What if you suspect the card is... I don't know. I was gonna, like, try to make a joke out of that, but just wasn't gonna happen. No, it's clearly not enough. I guess I could cast Yorion and flicker the Mazemind Tome. Sure? I don't know, man. Like, kind of pressures the Emperor. 5 mana. What are we casting for 5? Oh, this is 3 steps ahead. Yeah. That card's cool, though. The 3 mana 3/2 flash. I like that card. What's the creature type? Is it a spirit? It's a nightmare. Okay, not great creature typing. But it is cool. Also has 3 power, which is kind of relevant. Do I know about the interaction between the new impending mechanic and solemnity? I don't know, but my guess is that you would there would just be no counters. That would be my guess, but I don't know for a fact if that's how it works. Should have drawn a card first. Let's go here. Is that how it works, though? Oh, they just immediately enter as creatures? That is kind of cool. Oh, right, it's a challenge deck, not a league deck, I see. That makes more sense. It's apparently not a league deck. I guess I don't know what I'm saving the portable hole for. Well, we remove this. No shot. Alright, surely my Lumra will resolve this turn. We're definitely not Jorkin. Not happening. Not happening. Alright, I tap 6 mana, and I put my creature card in the graveyard. Actually, put it into Exile Streamer. The thing about playing against blue-white control is it's really just a question of how long you want to be here. You know what I mean? Like, I know we're dead, but it's just a question of how long you want to keep pretending that you're not dead. You know what I mean? All right, I'm good. I'm good. They have revealed a farewell. They have revealed a farewell. I'm good. I'm good. Dispute me, and honestly, that's kind of it. This matchup has to be close to unwinnable. Cut one of these. Let's try it. Oh yeah, the cavern. So I guess we can do this then. Because the throwback is nice. They have a lot of enchantments. Yeah, this is the problem. You're in the 1-3 bracket. You join with this really, really cool, sweet deck, and your opponent just shows up with 4 Normalize. Like, you wanted to have fun today? You are in the wrong place. Yeah, that's true. We gotta slow roll the cavern as much as possible. I'm gonna keep this hand. This hand does things and stuff. Some things and stuff. I think I'm gonna try leading Tome. Sunshine Moon. We're up on time. That's good. Yeah, maybe it turns out that Blue-White is also not a challenge deck. Yeah, let's go for high upside. I said I was going to lead on the Tome, but let's just go high upside. Maybe they have a removal spell for the Cobra. It appears they don't. So let's go here and then make whatever, play Tome. It's a good start. Sure. And now I guess the question is, do we want to expose the Cavern next turn to make the Omnath uncounterable? Maybe. Maybe not now. Which one is Leyline of Transformation? Another moon. You thought this was a modern brew for a second? You thought this was a modern deck? Yorion unbanned when? Yeah, I know, right? Streamer, why no Prismatic Vista? Streamer. They revealed the Wandering Emperor. I know we're not getting any value off of the Omnath, but we get to go Omnath Fetchland next turn. I mean, I'm just going to do it, right? It's just too good. Ooh, wait, hold on. I forgot about the Lotus Cobra. Ooh, what I should have done, actually? You know what I should have done? I should have went Cavern, name Phyrexian, make this for red, then cast the Omnath. Haste kill Narset. I mean, putting it to 1 is effectively killing it, right? Yeah, I messed that up. I should have Caverned on Phyrexian, or I guess maybe Angel. But if I use the Fable, then I can't have the Fable for the Omnath next turn. And I want it to be able to cast the Atraxa. But if they hold up mana, then I don't necessarily want to cast the Atraxa anyways. Yeah, we can try to bait them into casting the Emperor, maybe. Like, if I send both at Narset, they Emperor the Omnath. Which, then we can still cast the Atraxa. Here, I have an idea. This is really stupid, but I want them to cast the Emperor. That's why I'm doing this. And well, okay, I should have swapped the creatures though, right? Well, this, like, it's weird because sending this at the Narset instead of the Cobra incentivizes them to cast the Emperor even more, right? Because they would rather kill the Omnath. Sure. Oh, you don't have Mystical Dispute, do you? I'm not playing around that card. Mystical Dispute is not real, and it cannot hurt me. All right? Not a real card. Mystical Dispute, not a real card. Doesn't exist. There you go. Creature. How do I always only hit 2 off of this? What is going on? I also didn't even hit a fetch land for the Cobra. I mean, it has to be Lumra for sure. And then I guess Port, maybe? I guess Forest is better in case they kill the Cobra. Yeah. We can make the Lumra uncounterable, which is nice. Yeah, it is an elemental, which is good. Yeah. If only I named Phyrexian Cavern. It's almost like that might have been a better play. Yeah, people thought that Niv Mizzet Reborn was the Mull Drifter. It turns out Atraxa was the Mull Drifter all along. Alright, let's go to combat. I'm even going to give them another opportunity to save the Narset. Because we know they have Emperor, but they're clearly not willing to cast it. Or maybe now they are. Alright. I guess this time it's bad because now I don't have mana post-combat for the Lumra. Could have also maybe just not attacked with the Cobra. Yeah, this might be worse than the other option, which was just not attacking with the Cobra. Still in a fine spot. We hit a Port too, which is nice. So this gets Mountain. And then this gets Plains Island, probably. Because I already have 3 forests. Alright. I pass. I pass. Alright, Doomwake wins. They did not draw a sweeper. Game 3. Would Field of the Deck be good in this deck? Too many 4-ofs. I mean, look at the mana base. 4 Brokers Hideout, 4 Cabaretti Courtyard, 4 Fabled Passage, 6 Forests. Like, definitely not a Field of the Dead deck. I guess. I think it's fine. Maybe it's not fine. Go Outlook for Mountain. Okay, the Spelunking makes it a little bit better. Could also save the Outlook. Would I keep 7 lands against control? No, I don't think so. Maybe, I don't know, I guess with a bunch of fetch lands you could justify it, and then the fetch lands are good later on with Lumra. But the problem is there's only 1 Cavern in this deck. So only having access to 1 Cavern makes it kind of awkward. Pashby, thank you for the 14-month resub. Welcome back, Pashby. Appreciate the resub. Thank you for the support. Hope you're doing well today. Don't play Snowlands. Wait, does Redain tax Snowlands? I always forget. It does, right? Because it was in that set. Yeah. You know what I find kind of hilarious? Draenith Magistrate. Commander All-Star. People love Draenith Magistrate and Commander. The card was designed to stop companions. And as designed, the card does not stop companions, which I find kind of humorous. Well, I mean, as designed it did, but now that they've errated the companions, it just doesn't even do what it was intended to do. It used to. Yes, it did used to. Unplayable card. Commander players hate this one trick. I'm going to lead Spelunking. Spelunk me. Kind of want them to field this so I can get the 4th basic type for binding. They probably won't, but yeah, I mean it is a good card in Modern. It's really good against the Storm deck. All the 2-mana Exile 2s, Past in Flames, Wish, like it's really good against Storm. It's not good. Not good. All good, ride or die. All good. All good. Understandable. I took like a week off. It was a nice little vacation. Simply not have a counter. Nah, they never have a counter spell here. I'm kind of baiting them to counter the Nissa. They didn't fall for the bait. They're supposed to fall for the bait there. Damn it. Why did you not fall for my bait? Alright, I'll cast it. Maybe I messed up. Maybe I was supposed to just fetch first? Because if I fetch first, I could have played around Normalize. But to be fair, they had this anyway, so it didn't matter. I mean, this is how you're supposed to play against blue-white control, you know? Like, the thing about blue-white control is their plays are very scripted. Like, it's pretty obvious when they hold up a counterspell. And you just have to sequence your spells in such a way that you have to try to make them fight over a card that they think they care about, but you don't actually care about, you know? Or maybe it's a card that you do care about, but it's one that you care less about than another card in your hand. You know what I mean? Like it's really all about sequencing against blue white. Qui-Gon, thank you for the gifted sub to Ride or Die. Appreciate that. Thank you for the gifted sub, Qui-Gon. Look at that, Ride or Die. Spam Doom Thor to your heart's content. Maybe, yeah. But I can just rage this turn, right? It's kind of the same thing. Oh, but now I don't have the binding, is what you're saying. I don't like it here. I don't like it. I guess we're doing this. I mean, they're just gonna counter it. They're just gonna counter it. We did talk about Pyroclasm. I think it's good. I think it's nice that it's what I like about it just resolved. What I like about Pyroclasm is it's much better on the draw, right? And it's maybe not like we don't always have sweepers that are good on the draw, so having that is nice. Green, red, white. Make blue. Or I shouldn't, maybe that's not what I was trying to say. What I was trying to say was sweepers are always good on the draw, but sometimes they're too expensive in situations where you need to have your sweeper as early as humanly possible, and that's where Pyroclasm is good. Now, I don't think that it makes every aggro deck unplayable, like a lot of people seem to think, but, you know. Maybe it makes certain ones a lot worse, you know. Fink, thank you for the 4-month resub. Thank you for that Prime. Appreciate the resub, Fink. Yeah, I'm just not sure if I can afford to, though. Like, what am I doing if I'm not playing the Omnath? Throwback, I guess? Bait Sweeper with Dino. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Can also pick up Yorion, maybe. We bear here. No, I was one short. I only had 5 mana. I would love to cast the bear, but I was one short. Oh. Wait, it just... it didn't auto-use my green floating? Quality program. Quality program. Can they double animate? No. They probably have Emperor, though. Do I have F8? I do, but it should still let me pay, right? Ooh, that's pretty smart of them. I didn't think about that. That's actually a really smart play. Killing the passage so I can't get extra mana next turn. All right, 3 cards. I hope they're all bad. I really hope they're all bad. Yeah, but I don't think that matters if with the frillback specifically turtle power. I mean, if they don't have a counterspell, we're kind of okay, right? Yeah, that's true. They did leave themselves open to binding. So it was it was definitely risky on their part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, unfortunate. I don't have enough mana to go Nissa into Lumra. Maybe that Nissa attack last turn was bad. Can start by Frillback at Emperor. I may just have to go Nissa Escape this turn, and probably Escape first. And then try to set up Lumra next turn. I'm try to kill Emperor, which they probably don't care about. All right, do you care about this card? They probably do. Ooh, they let it resolve. I like that. So now we play Nissa. They still might have a counterspell. They could have Normalize, because we had 3 up. Not countering Nissa. That's interesting. So we go Hideout first. Maybe they have Get Lost for Nissa. And we're going to cast Mazemind Tome. Yeah, maybe they just have all sweepers. Get another, I don't know, forest? Green, make this, and then we go World Tree, make a white mana, play Mazemind Tome. If I had another fetch land, I could have also played the Omnath that turn. Not that I would want to, because it's so likely to cast a sweeper next turn. World Tree before Hideout lost a mana. Oh, I forgot that World Tree lets your fetch lands tap for mana. Oh. So you can tap them for mana before they get sacked. I totally forgot about that. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, that's a... It's one of those. No, not my World Tree. I needed that. I needed that. You come back. Get back here. What's the tree do in this deck? Well, the idea, it's supposed to let your Cabana fetch land tap for mana, but only if you know how the card works. So, which I don't, to be fair. They're on 5 cards in hand. Oh, I should have scried. My bad. Okay, how do I sequence this? I guess Omnath first. What if we just cast Escape? I just didn't even bother casting the Lumra. Because if Escape hits a fetch land, we can deal 4 to Teferi. I kind of like that. And then we go green, red, 1, 2, 3. Leave up this for binding. Might as well Spelunking. Oh, you're right. I could have Spelunking first. Because if I'm not going to play around a counterspell, then there's, kind of no reason not to play Spelunking first. So now we go Courtyard. Courtyard's going to make mana. Could maybe kill the Omnath now. We could also... Do we have enough to cast the Lumra? We do. The one Cobra was free. Did we have 2 mana left over? Oh, we had these 2 lands. Yeah, you're right. I could have played Cobra first. Yeah, I should have Cobra'd first. I forgot that I had 2 left over. I guess now we just go Spelunking and save the Cobras for next turn. Farewell would be pretty bad because they can get the graveyard. But we still might be able to rebuild with 2 Cobra, a fetch, and then just Lumra next turn. We still might be able to beat a Farewell. Yeah, I should have played a Cobra first there. This deck is kind of hard. There's a lot of weird sequencing things. Well, hello there. How you doing? Nice of you to show up. All right. Bird my ass. Bird me. Hold the land in hand? No, because I have 2 in exile. So I can just play out the lands, right? What is a commander card doing in this deck? It's my commander. That's why there's only 1 copy. I thought that was obvious. I can probably kill them next turn. They're tapping a concerning amount of mana. Oh, that's fine. I'm okay with that. That I'm okay with. He can't be your commander, no blue or black. Alright. Omnath is my commander then. Is Omnath legal in EDH? Is that a stupid question? The answer to both of those may be yes, but when was the last time that there was a card banned in EDH? It's been a while, I think. Golos? Well, that one kind of makes sense, right? EDH ban list makes 0 sense. Your question is fine. Yeah, I thought it was okay. I thought it was a reasonable question. Golos, Flash, Hull Return. All those are banned? Alright, how much mana do I have? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's conveniently 1 short of where I want to be. Let's go here. Oh, but I guess I can just get the mana back from Cobra, right? So we go here. This is break even. Green, red. Get here. Green, white. Omnath. Worst 5, 6. Play this. Tap it all. Triggers. Elemental. I don't know. Dude, this is gonna be too many triggers. I can't handle this. This is gonna break Moto. Yeah. Yes. Why are you asking me that? Of course I want it to enter untapped. So triggers? Triggers? Anybody? Triggers? See, you thought this wasn't a commander game, but it turns out it was a commander game the whole time. But there's more? Come on! Oh, all of these. Okay, got it. How are we 2-3? Don't ask. Don't ask. I'm gonna time out before I put all these triggers on the stack. Tap lands for mana? I don't have time for that. Dude, what is happening? I literally can't do this. I'm actually gonna time out. Nah, well, the Cobra triggers are good. They're good now. Alright, green. Blue. Great. I'm just shouting colors at this point. I don't even know what's happening. It's a lot of Omnath triggers. I can't handle this. Okay, I'm gonna tap. See, I wish that Moto had a QQ, you know? Green, black. I'm just gonna make some random color. Who cares? All right, they're all tapped. Am I out of basics? No, I got one left. Oh god, stop! Stop with the triggers. White, green. How much? Okay, here's the question. How much time do you think I'm gonna have left when all these triggers resolve? Probably not much, right? Maybe like 5 minutes? 5 easy? Yeah, it's got to be 5. Because even though I don't have any fetchables for these lands, it still makes me click, oh, I have one fetchable, okay. Jesus, stop. Could also just not fetch, I guess. Blue, red. Feels wrong to not World Tree. I don't even know what this does. I don't have gods in my deck. I don't have any gods. I'm just gonna make a bunch of red. I cast Zakama. Untap all my lands. All right. Deal you. Wait, it doesn't go upstairs? Wait, how does Zakama kill them then? Wait, I thought it went upstairs. Shit. Now what? Huh. Draw a card. Hold on. We're fine. It board wipes. Yeah, but that doesn't kill them. Okay. One more card. Uno mas. Yeah, Kenrith would do it. Kenrith or World Souls Rage. So I guess we should map first. Hold. What did I reveal? Ancient Cornucopia. Get that out of here. Draw a card. I just kind of assumed Zakama did go face. That could deal them 4 more damage. The problem is, wait, which one is which? I don't even know. I'm gonna assume this is the new one. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Mazemind Tome. How do you know which Omnath is which? There's no way to tell, right? It doesn't tell you which one is the new one. All right. Surely I'll find it eventually. I don't want to do that because it's too many triggers. Now what? I'm out of... You can loop Lumras to find port. Oh, all right, okay. True. And then the Lumra eventually finds the port. The port gets back to Kenrith. Yes. Thankfully, we found the port immediately, but we didn't necessarily find... Wait, no, there's too many triggers. I'm going to time out. I can't do this, right? I can't do this. You're on Omnath for draw? That doesn't happen till end of turn, though, right? And I think I still have 2 of them, right? This is something else. All right, now the question is, will I time out before I resolve my triggers? It's close, right? Oh, we're also going to figure out if I sacrificed the right Omnath. I don't think I did. I don't think I sacrificed the right Omnath, but we'll find out. No, they're stuck here with me. This has been a turn. Yeah, in paper you could just say I'm gonna mill my deck and find my Kenrith, but this is not paper. Yeah, that song is good. Oh, I have 2 Kenrith left. Okay, so I'm 100% to hit then. That's how that works, right? 20 cards, looking at 10 with the Atraxa, 2 Kenrith. Surely it's 100%. The issue is, if I don't find it... Port Mills. Yeah, but if Port Mills the Kenrith, then we could just get the Kenrith back, right? Oh, I see what you're saying. I gotcha. We did keep the right Omnath, which is good. I didn't believe in my ability. There it is. Thank God. Okay, cast this. Go to combat. I guess I'll kill your Yorion. All right, we did it, chat. We did it. Woo! God, that took way too long. Pump 2. Yeah, I should probably pump. Oh, now they're on F6, huh? I see how it is. All right, I'm going to pump my Vigilance creatures. They on F6 for a second. You could also just concede, you know? That is, you're allowed to do that. 104.3a. A player may concede the game at any time. Dude, if they have Settle the Wreckage, I'm ending stream if they have Settle the Wreckage. All right, stream's not over. Let's go. Stream is not over. Let's go. That was a hell of a game. God damn, dude. Okay. Streamer did win. But at what cost? You know? I won the match, but did I really win the match? That's for you to decide. Let me know in the comments. Thank you all for watching YouTube. Hope you had a good time. Like, subscribe, comment. Everybody say bye, YouTube. That was... If you're here after that last match, I don't even know. But I'll see you guys in the next one.